Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have the silencer from MTM Special Ops, and if you were ever wondering what MTM stood for, it actually stands for Multi-Time Machine. So as usual, we're going to open this thing up, look at all the features and functions, check out the build quality, and then I'll let you know what I think of this tactical watch from MTM. So here you go. Now this is more of a legit diver's case than you would see on like what you would get with an Invicta. This is an actual Pelican style case that is actually waterproof. So there's MTM's first kudo right there. A real deal legitimate case that you can use to put keys in your wallet or whatever when you go out on your boat or anything like that. This is an actual waterproof case. So pretty cool. All right, so it says open here to purge. That's to let out any sort of gases inside. So you pop it open, you open it up, and there you go. It looks like we're looking at the, what is this, the warranty card? Yep, there's your 3-year warranty. There you go. I'm assuming this is a manual. It is. This watch has got a lot of features, guys. I'm not gonna dive too deep into it just because it's a lot of stuff. And honestly, it's just because I'm just not that interested. It's a really cool watch, but it's got some stuff that I would never use. But I'll go over the basics with you. All right, there you go. Now this, well, actually one more thing right here. You also get some Allen wrenches, some little tiny Allen wrenches for the lugs. And also if you were to get the stainless steel bracelet, these will be used to take apart those links. So dual purpose, there you go. But this one comes on a pretty thick 24mm NATO strap. All right, see if I can pull this thing out. It's kind of in there. There we go. This is your Electromagnetic Induction charger. So think Samsung Galaxy S8, think of the charger for that, and that's basically what this is. If I can figure out how to open it up, there we go. So here you go, pretty neat. There's your power cord for it, your adapter, and here is the actual charger. So all you do is you just place the watch on the charger. Just place it on the back like that, and this little, it's probably got some copper coils in there, and that actually electromagnetically charges the watch. So this is not a battery-driven watch in the true sense. You're gonna have to replace any batteries. It's not solar powered, but it does charge by electromagnetic induction, which I have never seen a watch that does that, which I thought was really, really cool. That's why I'm bringing it to your attention. I think Seiko has a couple of those watches. You can actually electromagnetically charge, I believe, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, I think you can also charge the kinetics that way, the Seiko kinetic watches that way. I don't think you can use this charger because I'm sure there's different voltages involved, but I think you can also charge it. In fact, I know for a fact that I've seen one of those electromagnetic induction chargers for a Seiko kinetic watch. If I find it, I'll put it up on the left-hand side of the screen. Take a look at it. I think that's what I'm talking about. Anyway, so it's really neat. On a full charge, this is going to last about 4 months. So pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Let's take out the watch itself. And I will tell you up front, this thing is an absolute beast of a watch. Guys, this watch is dripping testosterone, and I effing love it. I love watches like this. It does have a couple flaws, but for the most part, I love it. I love the way it looks. I love the technology involved. I love it. So let's go ahead and go over the basic specs, and then I will geek out on this watch for you because I just love this thing, man. I'll tell you right up front, I am biased. I absolutely love this watch. Like I said, a couple things I'd like to change, maybe alter, whatever, take away. But this is a cool watch. All right, let's go ahead and put the specs on the left-hand side of the screen, and then we will talk more about this thing in a second. Are you looking at a 44.5mm sandblasted case? It's 15.5 millimeters thick. It's 53 millimeters lug to lug. It's on a 24 millimeter nylon strap. It's 100 meters water resistant. That's the one thing I wish I could change. I wish they would make it 200 meters. But it is 100 meters. Like I said, it's 330 feet. It does have a proprietary quartz movement inside. I couldn't find any information about the movement inside. This is their own proprietary movement. Of course, with the electromagnetic induction and some other features and functions. This is not going to be your off-the-shelf quartz movement. It does have a sapphire crystal, really cool. You have a screw-down crown over here at 3 o'clock with tons of knurling on it. Absolutely love it. You also have screw-down pushers everywhere. You've got them over here at 2, 4, 8, and 10. Each of these pushers is screw-down. You have LEDs right here at, looks like it's 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. Now, I don't know if these are Cree LEDs, that's C-R-E-E. Those are a very, very bright LED. I'm not quite sure, but they are pretty bright, and I'll demonstrate all that in a minute. It has a hidden LED display, and I'll show you. Actually, it's not really LED. It's more like it's like an electroluminescent display, and I'll show you that here in a minute. That's one of the coolest things about this entire watch. Again, like I said, the electromagnetic induction, and I believe it probably has some sort of superluminova on the hands and indexes. I'm not sure if it's BGW9 or C3. I'm not quite sure. Couldn't find out. But anyway, so here you go. Here is the watch. Just a really, really cool watch, guys. Let me wipe this thing off. Let me wipe the crystal off a little bit. I've been messing with this thing. There we go. There we go. All right. You can see, also you can see that AR coating. See that little blue sheen? You can see that AR coating underneath the watch. Underneath the crystal. So anyway, like I said, it stands for multi-time machine. That's another thing I'd like to change. They could just take off the special ops and maybe just call their watches, you know, maybe military time machines or something. But multi-time machine, I'm not crazy about the name. It is heavy. It's not as heavy as you would think it is, but it is a big watch. You definitely can feel it on your wrist with that stainless steel, but it's not crazy heavy, which is nice. It feels incredibly well built and machined, and I'll go over that here in a minute as well. It just feels like, I'm assuming they carved this out of a solid block of stainless steel and then sandblasted it. Just look at that, man. Really, really nice tolerances. You can see the lugs there that require the Allen wrench. This is a very well-built watch, guys. I really, really like the build quality of this thing. Really, you have some superfluous or unnecessary little fake Allen heads right there. Don't really need those. But overall, very utilitarian, very tactical, very purpose-built. This is meant to basically give you all the information you need with not a lot of extra design features that you see on some watches. Just a fantastic looking watch. Now you see you got your aluminum insert bezel there. Let's check out the click action. Nice click action. A little tiny bit of play, but no big deal. There we go. Now, like I said, each one of these is screw down. Each one of these pushes is screw down. Now, my only other real gripe that I can think of right now is that these, when they're fully screwed in, and I'm sure that's a safety feature, when they're fully screwed in, they're a little hard to unscrew. And that's probably on purpose, I'm guessing. So let me unscrew all of these so I can show you all the neat stuff this watch does. I said, I'm not going to go into a full bore review of this thing, because honestly, some of the stuff, like some of the alarms and chronograph features, they just honestly kind of bore me. How's that for honesty? All right, and then let's go ahead and unscrew the 10 o'clock. And before we go ahead and check out all the features, let's talk a little bit more about the dial, a little bit more about the case and the strap. All right, so you have your dial there. Of course, you have your LEDs, and I'll show you those here at 10 and 2. You have an orange second hand. Another thing, so I guess there's another thing. The second hand does not line up perfectly with the indexes, which drives me, as you can see, that just drives me nuts, man. I mean, this watch is not a cheap watch. I'll put a link in the description field so you can go over to MTM's site and pick one up, and you're going to see how not cheap this watch is. And for it not to line up perfectly with the markers, just bugs the crap out of me. Anyway, you have a nice kind of waffle style dial that's really kind of it's like a texture. Trying to think. It's like an embossed composite material. At least that's what they're saying. Of course, you have all your indexes, and these are all, looks like they're all, they're all screen printed. Nothing on the dial is applied. And then you have your MTM special ops underneath the 12. Then you have also, at the bottom, you have the MTM special ops logo down there in yellow. And then down here, you will see that you have a couple other little things. And you can't see it right now because I haven't activated the hidden electroluminescent display. I'm trying to think of what else it says. Guys, I'm getting old, man. What does that say? What does that say at top? So MTM, Special Ops, USA, 330 feet water resistant. That's what it says at the top. And at the bottom, you see where it says alarm, timer, stopwatch, vibrate, and beep. Right there on that lower level right there. See if I can get you. There you go. Right there where my finger is. All those things down there. So there you go. So there you go. There's the dial. There's the case. Let's go ahead and look at the strap. Really, really nice, sturdy, 24 millimeter nylon strap. Really, really like it. You also have got a MTM signed buckle here. You've got a couple keepers, as with just about any sort of nylon strap. This is a pass-through nylon strap, which I like. So if one of these, for any reason, I wouldn't see how this would even happen. If one of these spring bars, and not really even spring bars, if one of these bars comes out, the watch is still attached to the strap. That's the main huge advantage of any sort of NATO strap. So I like that. On the back, there's just some etching, some laser etching, just some information about the watch. Nothing, major. Really, it's not even really worth showing you. What else? You also have, looks like a little bit of advertising here on the strap. If I can find it, there you go. You got MTM USA stitched onto the nylon strap. So there you go. I mean, it fits great, and I'll show you that later as well. So anyway, all right, let's go ahead and start pushing buttons, the best part. All right, let's see what this one does. And I messed with this a couple days ago, and I think I've probably forgotten everything I learned. But anyway, all right, so you push this one. There you go. That is your first LED mode. It's basically just a flashlight, all right? And I'll go ahead and turn the studio light off for a second. So, I mean, we're talking about a real deal flashlight, guys. Real deal flashlight. You click it again. I believe it goes into SOS mode. Is that the one I pushed? There you go. There's your SOS mode. Okay. Again, this is a real deal. These are real deal LEDs, man. Really, really nice. All right. So then you press it again and it stops it. Turn the studio light back on. All right, let's see what this one does up here. There you go. You didn't see that display, did you? It is so incredible how they did this. And it'll probably turn off here in just a second, or maybe it won't. But see how, there you go. See how they hid that behind the dial? You would have no idea there was a display behind that dial. So there you go. So there's your alarm 1, chronograph 1, I believe. God, I can't read this small stuff, man. There's your stopwatch. And then it goes off. And let's press these buttons down here. What do these do? I think that is your alarm, I believe. Let's see what this one does. All right, there's your date, April 23rd, 1632. There's your digital time. That'll display for, I don't know, well, there you go, about a couple seconds. There you go. So there you go, man. I mean, that's really about it. Obviously, you unscrew it. Super nice crown. A little small crown pop, not a big crown pop. But obviously, you pull it out, it hacks, obviously, because it's a Quartz watch. And you pull it out to the second position. And then you can turn your hands. There you go. What time is it? It's 6:34. So let's go ahead and put this thing over here. Push it back in. You'll hear it click. And then you, actually, let me do that again. We pull it all the way out. It should pop back in. There it goes. All right, and then screw it back in. Real nice screw action on this crown. Crown is not signed. It has these fake Allen screws, Allen heads on the pushers and the crown, by the way. Really nice though, man. Looks like you got a little branding there on the left-hand side. Real simple, MTM, which again stands for Multi-Time Machine, which I think they should have named it the company Military Time Machines. Just an idea, MTM. If you want to change your company's name, I do accept royalties and residuals. So anyway, all right, so let's go ahead and try this thing on. All right. Good looking watch. This comes in a couple different variations. You can get it on a stainless steel sandblasted bracelet. You can get it all blacked out with a DLC coating, which is diamond-like carbon, by the way, or diamond-like coating, however you want to say it. There you go. Really cool, man. Feels great. Nice. I like that strap. Even that strap's a little bit wider than I would normally like it. This watch really does need it. So there you go. Again, let's go ahead and cut out the studio light so you can check out these lights again. There you go. There's that one for the display. And let's kill this again. As you can see, the lume is pretty good. trying to get the display to go out so I can shine the LED lights. Come on, go out. It's taking its time. All right, let's do this. Let's go ahead and zap it with the mag light. Oh, looks like it's still on. Cool. Again, some of these displays are going to stay on longer than others depending on what it is. All right, there we go. So now, there you go. Wow, really, really bright, man. Look at that. Nice. And then there's your SOS again. Pretty cool, man. Really, really nice. All right, let's go ahead. Actually, I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and zap it real quick. I was going to turn the light back on. Let's go ahead and zap it real quick and see how bright that loom is. Let's take a look. All right. If I remember correctly, this is pretty decent loom. Yeah, it is pretty decent. There you go. It's like all your indexes and your minute and hour hand and the end of your little second hand right there. So decent loom. And it's still going pretty good. There we go. And guys, that's about it for this one. I just thought it was a really, really neat watch from a nice American company. These guys are based out of LA. Now, I'm guessing a lot that this is not built in America. Actually, let's see if it says anything on the case back here. I'm pretty sure these are built elsewhere. But let's see what we can find out on the case back. Now, if you notice, this is the other thing I forgot. In order to take this strap off, you've got to use the Allen wrenches to take these spring bars or these spring rods off. There's no spring in them. You got to take these rods off, these spring rods. I guess that's what I'm going to call them. Anyway, it's kind of a pain in the butt. That's something you need to figure out. Because it's got this little patch sewn on, you cannot force it past that rod. It'll bend the rod and screw things up. So I can't really tell. I would almost guarantee this watch is not made in America. If it is, I'd be absolutely shocked. But anyway, whoever's making it, they have great quality control. I mean, this feels like a solid timepiece. Excuse me. So, guys, I would go out, if you like this type of watch, and a lot of people do, I'm one of those, I would go out and get one of these. Absolutely. Let me go ahead and screw all the pushers back in here the best I can. Another thing, you can't really tell when the pusher is screwed in all the way because you have very little room to play with. It's because I got these big old fat fingers and it's hard to tell. See, I can't tell if that's all the way screwed in or not. No idea. All right, let's do this one. And again, like I said, they have different versions of this. I don't believe they have different dial colors. Let me take a look. I think all the dial colors are black. Yeah, all the dial colors are black. But they do have different case colors, like I said, different finishes. Yeah, all the dial colors are black, so you're not going to get any choices there. All right. See, I can't tell if that's screwed in or not. I'm guessing it is. You just kind of have to visually look and see if it matches what the other ones look like. Yeah, it looks pretty good. All right. All right. All right, guys, like I said, that's been about it for this one. I'll go ahead and put a link to MTM's site so you can go pick one of these up if you want to. Also, make sure you check out my Amazon page for many of my other favorite watches. I'll make sure to put a link in the description field for you to check those out. And also make sure you like and subscribe. Obviously, I've got new stuff coming. I'm trying to do it about every week now. I can't really do more than one a week. I just don't have the time. I'm not like some of these other watch review guys that are not married, don't have any kids, can put out 2 or 3 of these reviews a week. I wish I did have the time. Actually, I take that back. You know what? I love spending time with my son. That's the most important thing on the planet to me. So, the watch reviews can always take a back seat to spending time with him. So, anyway, I wish I could put out more reviews. I just can't physically do it. I just don't have the time. So, anyway, like I said, make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next review. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
I'm like, it was a